Welcome back to the channel, Jaden Chase. Now, if you're new, remember to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Now, even though we have heard nothing from law enforcement stating anything about the boyfriend of dancehall artist Medikk, some on social media seem to believe her disappearance has something to do with cheating. Now, while based on statistics, most domestic violence situations always stem from either one person being unfaithful or one person assuming the other has been unfaithful. Now, go point this out though. Being unfaithful or cheating is not justification for the crimes that we see being committed against women across the globe. I always say this. On an island like Jamaica, where, especially in a place like the inner city, in a rural Jamaica, most households are run by a matriarch, a mother. Sometimes we say the headlines I read and it involve innocent people, the elderly, women and children. Now for real, I say, it's as if the hearts of men have become desperately wicked. As it pertains to another woman in St. Catherine, whose life was taken along with her husband and her son, and as law enforcement has also detailed, she was also pregnant at the time. Now, law enforcement had pleaded with the community to present any information they might have, as they believe people in the community knew the perpetrators of this crime. Now, law enforcement has confirmed that in a confrontation with the murder suspect, his life was taken and others apprehended. I'm going to hear from the police press conference and they will continue the reasoning. Look and listen.
Good morning. We're here today because just to provide some additional information about the incident that happened today. If you recall, yesterday the police were alerted sometime after 6 of a scene where a family was killed, a mother, father, and a son. Coming out of that investigation, the police did some additional work. We weren't getting much information at the time from the persons that were there. However, we did indicate that the intelligence community and the investigators would look more closely at what happened yesterday to see if we could find some more information that could give us some lead as to why the individuals were killed yesterday. They are still in the process of doing that. However, at this stage, based on the work that they did, they are satisfied that what happened yesterday morning is a continuation of a gang conflict that started sometime in August, where some incident happened, and this yesterday seemed to be a response to what happened then as part of the ongoing gang conflict. So they carried out an operation this morning. It was intelligence-led. Out of that operation, they seized 2 illegal firearms. One person, there was an incident and one person was fatally shot. And 3 persons taken into custody. One of the persons that died in the incident this morning was named yesterday afternoon by the investigators as a person of interest. He was named on the list as Gaza or Gaza man. So the firearm was seized, and he, unfortunately, he died during that incident. One of the persons in custody of the 3 is a brother of his, and there are 2 other persons. When they did the assessment, one of the things that the investigators realized, even from what they picked up on the ground, that the likelihood of reprisal for that incident yesterday morning was very imminent. And we saw what happened this morning, where the police and the military team that worked the operation actually intercepted what could be another serious incident. Probably they saved some lives by virtue of what they did. They are satisfied that they're on the right path in terms of the leads that they are following. They suspect, based on what they know, that there are other individuals that they are looking for. There's still some other persons that are on the list of names that were sent out as persons of interest. And those persons were named as persons of interest because they believe that they can assist them with the investigation, because the investigators will not stop until they find some closure for the family that was killed yesterday. So on the list, they're still looking for Demar Williams, that goes by the name Kiki or Kai Kai. They are looking for Buffy. They are also looking for Richie, and these are all aliases because their true names are not yet ascertained by the investigators. They are looking for Othniel Loban, who goes by the name Tickman. And there are two persons of interest who are not residing in Jamaica at the time, but are known to be influencing what's happening in the community. And one goes by the alias Negos and the other Blacks. So those are some individuals that the investigators would want them to make themselves available so that they can have some discussion. And I know that as we share this information, there are individuals in the community who we believe have information that can assist with this investigation. It is very, very important that they get to the police and tell us what they know, because we're not dealing with ordinary individuals. We are dealing with individuals who are willing to go out there and kill teenager, tie up a pregnant female, cut her throat, shot her. These are not ordinary individuals. And based on what is happening, as long as those persons are in the community, then the community is not safe. So we want the members of that community to see themselves as part of the solution. We have to get these guys, and we need to get them very, very quickly. Otherwise, we run the risk of seeing in the community even innocent persons being part of what's happening there, because these criminals are not really concerned about the livelihood and the safety of these individuals. They are all about carrying out their violent acts against persons who they are targeting, the criminal network that is very, very active at the moment. When you look at the intelligence that's available, the best response is for the police to be able to arrest these individuals, and very, very urgently.
Now clearly, the community was not standing for this either. And this also a detail. One of the issues where take place are the situations in the inner city, where innocent individuals are as the ones whose lives are being taken in these gang feuds. Law enforcement listed these individuals. These were all hard-working individuals, with one individual being a student, which is the son. The father's a hard-working individual. The mother a pregnant, hard-working individual. Our law enforcement know, because they have the data, is that in situations where either one community is feuding with another community, or parts of the same community is feuding with another part of the community, when innocent individuals' lives are taken, it made the war become a community versus community type of situation, where people feel as if anybody from the opposite side is at risk, at harm, if they meet each other, which has caused a divide in many communities. You have many communities where one side of the community is a no-go zone. Many people grew up in parts of the community and has never ventured to that side of the community. Same community. We're not talking about neighboring communities. It's not uncommon for people. No. If you don't know somebody in a certain place, people normally don't visit places where they don't know nobody. So if you have a friend from school, friend from work, you know what I mean? Somebody you meet at a party, acquaintance, you're not going to really visit places where you don't know nobody. But if you actually grew up in the same community and never actually go to that side, that's for sure the divides within these small inner city communities. Now, hopefully with these individuals being apprehended, people in the community will realize that the senseless crime and violence that take place only affect the people in the community. And in most of these communities, the criminals are a small group of individuals. The hard-working, law-abiding citizens, the people who try to make money for take care of them friends, take care of them family and them friends and elevate. Some even have dreams of moving out of these inner city communities. Probably going overseas, whatever the situation may be. These individuals outnumber the individuals in the inner city community who are participating in crime and violence. Statistics have shown that the state and the people cannot let a handful of individuals put entire communities under siege. It's unclear how 10 and 20 individuals in our community have sometimes hundreds can take over an entire community. 20 individuals rather in a community of hundreds. It doesn't make no sense. And for the younger youth that may have forward up, if the generations before never make it out of crime and violence, your generation not gonna make it out of crime and violence neither. You them need to stop repeat the mistakes of the previous generation. Talk to me in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, so pass through the subscribe icon, then the bell icon. Of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. And until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, if you want to live, love, and prosper, if you want to stay tuned.